Hey everyone, this is Kimberly with Kimberly's Doodles and with the Froggy Report. I thought I'd come to you and share with you an instructional video about calendar time, what's its uses, and this will probably be a two-part video. It's mainly for those who have been asking about how I did my calendar time, what was it for, and what was the benefits of it. So let's dive right in. I did calendar time all the way from their preschool years all the way up into high school, up until the time they graduated. Now, I know you think calendar time is childish, and yes, if you do it a certain way for the younger ones, it could be childish. But as they grew, I kind of adapted it to what we needed. So for the older kids, what I did was I had a big plexi board, a plexiglass that I got at Ace Hardware. They will cut it for you. And my son painted the back of it white. And I will show you a picture in the blog post with this. And what we did was, and I put it up on the wall. What we would do then is, this is a small version of what we did. I would put the date, their chores for the day. And that's another post, probably another blog that I'll post that I will do about that. We have one still in homeschool, and I'm already, breaking down everything what we do every day. But I would write their chores, then their math, science, any of their assignments for that day. Then we would also do a memory verse review. Now, as my children got older, instead of doing one verse, we did actually 4 memory verses, where 3 of them were review and the 4th one was the actual verse for that week. Then I would also put notes. We did, as they got older, devotionals. And one of them was Stay the Castle, and some other, great books that we had come across through the years of our adulthood that I wanted to instill into my children. I also made them write out these verses for penmanship and cursive writing, just so they would keep practicing, and get better. So that was my older kids. Now, my younger children, I would do what started out as, and I hope you can see this, because I made this calendar yesterday. All you do is you go to the Dollar Tree and you purchase a poster board. That's what I was trying to say. Poster board for 68 cents. This whole thing was done with Dollar Tree stuff. This is from the scrapbooking paper that I had on hand. This is the tape at, I think it's almost called washi tape or something. It's in the scrapbooking aisle, basically. I got this washing tape at Dollar Tree. And then these little cards or stars is actually from the stationery aisle at Walmart. Now, so how you would do this with smaller children is you want to encourage memorization of the month, of the year, of the days of the week. And on the Froggy Report, when we were going through creation, I taught them the 7 days of the week song. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And this reinforces through song and memorizing it every day that they will become to know the 7 days of the week by sight, because they're seeing it as we sing the song, also by handling it. Because on the calendar wall, you'll want a wall, because you'll want to put other things along the wall that you're going to want to memorize daily. And that's basically how children learn. Some learn through repetition, some through song, some through writing. They have to write it. I am a textile kind of learner. I like to hear it and write it, and then it sticks better in my mind. Also, if I see something, I can reproduce that by sight. You have to learn what your children are best, how they learn the best. And you can do this by just watching them, how they learn every day, and tweaking how you respond to that. So what I would do on a wall, say like this wall, I would put my calendar up there. I would also put the 7 days of the week down along the side, with like paper like this, like I did for the months. I would also do the months that way. That way they are interacting also with this. So what I would do is take my little Post-it note. Now I'm going to put the number 9, because today is the 9th. Now, granted, on Saturdays and Sundays, we do not do school or the calendar time. You guys can. I chose not to. I would just put in those dates, and then we would count. But I would, if this was a day of the week, I would say to one of my children, Erica, come up and show me what comes after 8. Oh, 9. Today is number 9. Then I would have her count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I would also maybe have her show me what the month is. What month is it? Of course, your preschooler is not going to know always. You're going to have to help them. Right, but give them a chance to try. September, very good. And this is the year 2017. That's a big year. And then go over the days of the week. Something else I also did is I would have the days of the week and maybe a little arrow or something that says today is, tomorrow is, yesterday was, and I would let them use the arrow on the days of the week that I had listed and have them put the arrows there. You can give them hints of, well, what was yesterday? Oh, it was a fun day. It was a fun day. Oh, the day also starts with the F, Friday. I'm helping them. Yes, eventually they will get to know the days of the week, and they won't need as many hints. Also on this wall, along with all of that, and I will take a picture at the end, and it'll be in my blog post of how it's set up. I will have the months, and then the days of the week on that wall. But also then I would set up, and I did this from a website, and that's another thing. Why, if you have a printer, you're ahead of this game, because you can literally go on the sites, Pinterest, any of the teaching sites. Pinterest is usually where I went, or I Googled it. I Google everything, guys. That's basically how I survived it. And you can find cute, I mean, already colored for you, little pictures. Like one month I might do Christmas trees if it's Christmas. or hearts for Valentine's Day. Literally, you can do this calendar for nothing. If you already have the supplies, all I had to buy myself was I had to buy the poster board. I had everything else around my house. And you want to save those pieces. And one of the things that I want to stress is you will want, this is flimsy. These little things are flimsy. So once I wrote the numbers on them, no, I don't have a laminating machine, but if you go to Walmart, in the shelf lining area of Walmart, this is contact paper. This is the teacher's best friend. It is clear. And when you basically, what you do is you sandwich two pieces of this. You'll cut it bigger than you want. Then you will take, see, clear. You will take your piece. You will obviously do this on the, and I might do a video on this, but what you're going to do then is you're going to have another piece that you've cut out and put it on the back. This is sturdy. It will not rip as easily. Granted, laminating it would be better, and I have seen laminating machines at Aldi's. Jessica, at Aldi's. But this is just as cheap. It's a great big roll, and it is it lasts you a long time. Also, another thing I would recommend is I would actually, if I was printing something like my Weather Bear, I actually printed this on cardstock, and you can find the cardstock in the stationery aisle. It is sturdier than paper, and once you use contact paper with it, it's pretty sturdy, because the kids are going to get a hold of this, and you want them to. I will have a link to this bear, and all of his clothes is free. To print, you do have to write, I think, type your name in there and your email address, and then you can download and print it. And what they're going to do is, this is the Weather Bear, and they're going to look outside or go outside and say, it's cold outside, so what does Mr. Bear have to wear? He needs to wear his hoodie and his trousers, his pants, and his shoes. And the way to keep this on there is, and that's another good thing here. While these sticky notes are sticky, they're not going to stay on there. What you're going to want to do, and what I didn't have available, is Velcro. Not the sewing Velcro, which I have accidentally purchased, but they make in the craft department sticky Velcro. On the back it's sticky, and it sticks right to these. You're going to want to do all of it, not just 31, because you never know when it's going to start. The first can start on a Sunday or a Saturday. So you're going to Velcro all of this. Little Velcros, just a dot. The dots will be fine. A dot, the Velcro up here and up here. I hope that helps you. I can help you make one, Miss Jessica, if you would like me to. Again, I will show you how the wall is set up. I also seen a lot on Pinterest. If you type in circle time or calendar time, there are thousands of videos on YouTube about calendar time and how they did it. There's a lot of ideas on Pinterest, like I said. So I found an idea that involved using one of these trifolds. Now, I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking this is actually the way to go because maybe you don't want it all set up in your room. Now, if you have a designated classroom, mine was my dining room, so it kind of got hairy at times because it looked like I was in school all the time. So if I would have found this idea, I probably would have done this idea. And so I will probably do a video on this next. So if this helped you out, leave a comment. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing the Froggy Report, and I'm thinking about, Jessica, also setting up just a separate blog for the Froggy Report and leaving my Kimberly's Doodles for like family and for also Titus 2. Now, I know some of you are thinking, what in the world is a Titus 2? Well, in the Bible, can you tell I love this Bible? I love my Bible. But in Titus chapter 2, some of you know where I'm going already. Titus chapter 2, verses 3 and 4 says, "The aged women likewise, that they may be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the younger women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of God be not blasphemed." I am going to do some videos like this one right here, where I'm going to be talking to women, teachers, adults, women, and sharing with you what I have learned on my journey. Am I an elder? Am I an older woman? Well, to some of you, I am. I'm 42. But I also believe that I can contribute something to y'all. Now, if you don't feel that way, that's okay. There's a button on here called the off button. You can press that thing any old time you want, okay? But this is what I'm choosing to do, to be a witness and a help. I don't know how many times when I was younger and just starting homeschooling, yes, I have a teaching degree. I have an associate's degree in early childhood and education. Excuse me. But that does not mean I know it all. And I wish there would have been the internet, Pinterest, or something when I was teaching because I needed the help. Now, granted, there's other places besides the internet that you can gain the same information, and it's called the library. That's where I got all of my ideas, not to mention some teaching friends that I had known that gave me books and stuff for patterns and stuff like this. So feel free to ask any questions you'd like, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Have any questions about calendar time, just comment below or comment on the blog. And I hope to see you back soon. Ta-ta.